Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to bypass FRP on Samsung Galaxy A33 5G. Okay, but only try to unlock your devices, in no other case someone else's, because that's a crime and that's also unethical. And now, as you can see, we have our phone. It's protected with the password. We have forgotten it. And the phone is also protected with the Google account verification. And now let me show you how we can bypass it. First, I will tell you that we need to perform the factory reset for recovery menu to turn off the screen lock. It's necessary, so we will lose all of our data. And now, we need to get into recovery mode, we need to connect our phone to our computer using the USB-C cable. If you don't have the original cable, I recommend to use the original cables. If you don't have it, of course you can use a different good quality USB-C cable. And now we need to perform a forced restart first, and then we need to switch the combination to get into recovery mode. First we need to hold volume up and volume down and power button until the screen turns off, and then we need to start holding the power key and volume up right now. And when you see the Samsung logo, release the power key but keep holding volume up. Thanks to that, we will launch the recovery mode. Okay, now using volume keys, we gotta go down to select wipe data / factory reset, and then confirm by clicking the power button. And then select factory data reset, confirm. Okay, data wipe complete. Now select reboot system now and confirm by clicking the power button. For now we can unplug the cable. And now I will switch for my desktop because we need to download a few things on our computer. Visit our page, HardReset.Info, and go straight to download section. In here you need to type Samsung drivers, then click on search, select Samsung drivers, and hit download button. If you'll see an ad, simply go back and hit again. Okay, then go back, type ADB and select mini ADB and Fastboot with drivers and hit the download button also. Verify if you'll see this. Okay, then go back to the main page and you need to, on the link, you need to click on / and you need to add FRP tool ranking. Press enter and we are going to use the EFT Pro software. And you need to be aware that this software is not for free. We gotta pay for it $10 a month. But still, it's much cheaper than in any place that offers bypassing the FRPs. So I think it's worth it. And what's good to know, the thing is that we can unlock the unlimited amount of devices thanks to this program. Of course, you can only unlock your phone, your A33, and then you can cancel the payment and you won't have to pay $10 each month. So first you gotta tap on the price, and in here you need to buy it. Then you'll get your login and the password, but more about it later. Then you can click on the EFT Pro software. We'll go straight to the page, then keep scrolling down until you find direct download. But before we download it, we need to turn off our antivirus for now. Don't worry, this app is not a threat or anything like that. Basically, every FRP tool app is recognized now by the antivirus as a threat, so that is why for now we gotta turn it off. I'm using the Windows Defender, so I gotta go into virus and threat protection, then go to manage settings, and the real-time protection needs to be turned off. Same thing with the disk developers and the cloud. So for now we gotta turn it off. Of course, after the unlock you can turn it on back again. And now click on direct download. Okay, as you can see, our phone has turned on. If you click on start, you gotta select your language, click on next, next, agree, next, more, agree. And as you can see, we have a notification that there was an authorized attempt to factory reset the device for recovery mode, and it tells us that we need to connect to the Wi-Fi, and that's the FRP. So let's connect to it. I'll show you that the verification is in here. Click on connect. but in the meantime we can install the rest of the things. Open up the downloads folder on your computer, and in here we have the ADB drivers, Samsung drivers, and our FRP tool. We need to extract those 3 files. I'm using the WinRAR, right click, WinRAR, and extract to. If you're using a different app, of course you can use it. And if you don't have any app, you can click on extract all and extract, and it will also fully work. In my case, the FRP tool is already extracted, so I need to do it for the Samsung drivers and for ADB drivers, extract too. Okay, first, open up the folder with the Samsung USB drivers, and we gotta install them. Double click to launch the installer. In my case, it's installed, but I can reinstall them. Click on yes. In here, click on next, next, and install. Really simple. Then go back. Actually, on the phone now, let me show you that we still have the Google verification. It's right in here. We don't remember the password, and it's impossible to skip it. We don't have any skip button or anything like that. Okay, but let's go to the first page during the setup, and we'll do the magic later. Now go back to the downloads folder, and now let's install the ADB drivers. Open up the folder, and it's important that you need to begin with ADB setup. So first install this, double click, now press Y on your keyboard, enter, Y, enter, Y and enter, next, finish. Okay, and if it disappears, it means that it's installed. Then Android ADB Fastboot 1.7, next. It's installed in my case, so I'll have to select repair. In your case, it's going to look a little bit differently, but all you gotta do is to click on next, 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 just like with the Samsung drivers, and then wait. So I'll select repair, finish, okay, and then universal ADB driver setup. I'll also select repair because it's installed, and then close. Okay, now let's wait for, oh, actually Samsung drivers are also installed, and click on finish. And now important part, if you're installing the Samsung drivers for the first time, and also the ADB drivers, and now I highly recommend to restart your computer, because if you don't restart, it may not work on the first try. So I highly recommend to restart the computer right now. Okay, now let's launch our EFT Pro software. So go to update 110 and launch the EFT Pro. Okay, if you see an update, simply hit the button. Okay, the program has turned on. As you can see now, on the left side, select Samsung, go to FRP above, select Remove FRP Direct MTP 2023. Okay, now you need to connect your phone to your computer using the USB-C cable. Okay, then go to emergency call and type this code, *#0*#. Okay, and I know it's really bright, but it's impossible to change the brightness during the setup. Now we are in the test mode, and now in the EFT Pro, we gotta click on start. It doesn't see my phone. Which is weird. NTP start. Okay, I have switched the USB-C port, and now it's working. Not USB-C port, USB-A port on my computer. Now it says that we need to go to the test mode. We are already in it, so we gotta click on OK. Currently we need to wait a little bit. Again, we had a it didn't recognize my USB. Okay, I have restarted my computer and now everything is working properly. We need to see this. Allow USB debugging. I know it's really bright, but that's the thing that we can see on our phone. Same thing with the same thing in the app. Select always allow from this computer and then click on allow. Then click on OK. And now we need to keep waiting. Okay, we can see resetting FRP. It says OK. And now we just need to wait until the phone turns on. We can also unplug the cable right now. We won't be needing it anymore. And now let's wait until the phone turns on. Okay, the phone has turned on, as you can see. Click on the arrow. And now let's perform one more reset, but this time for the settings. And after this reset, everything will be working fully properly and everything will be fully removed. So let's go to settings. Then scroll down until you find general management, reset, factory data reset, and then confirm. And then click on delete all. Okay, and now after this reset, everything will be fully removed, but even now we can see that the phone has turned on and we have skipped the setup process and the Google account verification. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.